Well, speaking of reactions, there's something I'd love to ask you about, and I gotta admit, I get into ECW much later because it wasn't on regular TV, so I had to rely on video releases. So there
Hmm.
was hours and hours of shit that I missed out on. But then because of the network, you can go back and you go, holy shit, all this stuff. Uh, there's this infamous thing that happened to you at ringside. It was this guy. I didn't know who it was. I don't think he had much of a career. Where it's like he picked you up for like a power bomb thing outside the ring, and he put his face pretty much.
So, yeah, so that was Rick Rude. Rick Rude was a huge star in the business. So that I hate that clip. I hate it with a passion. When people put it on my Twitter, I tell them take it down or you're going to get blocked. It was something that wasn't called. I didn't know it was going to happen the way it happened. So I was told, like, I'm going to pick you up and flip you over. I wasn't told I'm going to stick my whole head in your ass. Um, Nowadays, that would be considered a Me Too moment, I suppose. But, this is Rick Rude. He's a veteran. Um, I just didn't say anything. And we got to the back, and I was just like, thank you. And that was that. Um,
Yeah,
I didn't,
that
I didn't want to make a big stink about it. I didn't want to get in trouble. This is a guy who's been around the world. He worked everywhere. And ECW was known for pushing the envelope. I was okay with a lot of the things, but that, like, when I see it now, 20 years later, I'm just like, that's embarrassing.
yeah, but that's something with a lot of the stuff. Because I'm a total mark for the '90s, everything, wrestling, video games, music, political
Okay.
opinions, whatever. But when you watch that shit back, and if somebody picks up a chair, and you could see how hard they're swinging it directly at someone's head, and you just think, Jesus Christ, that's someone's skull. Like, and you think, holy fuck. But uh, in regards to wrestlers doing stuff like that to you, would you say that that was the sort of the sexism of the '80s that was allowed?
Allowed? Is that what you said?
Yeah, well, allowed, sort of not punished.
Again, it was Rick Rude. You know what I mean? Like, if it was, I think if it might have been somebody, I don't want to say like a jobber or somebody of lesser stature, but I might have opened my mouth, but I didn't think to say anything just because, Rick came in, he was friends with Paul. We, like I said, we were known for pushing the envelope. I just went with it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it was penetration or anything, but looking back on it, it is embarrassing. And so many people to this day will tweet it at me. Well, what about this? This is a Me Too moment. Well, first of all, the guy is deceased. Second of all, it happened like 20 years ago. And third of all, I'm over it, but I hate when people keep tweeting me and asking me my opinion about it, because it went too far, but I never said anything. I just kept my mouth shut and I just went along with it. So
Did you know that Ken Patera, or whatever his name was, confirmed the infamous rumors about Rick Rude's death?
no.
Yeah, he said that stuff about the injection and the infection that came from it was all true, and that's why he took his own life.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but this is a brilliant second date.
Oh.